Welcome to Shareability Uganda e-learning, and my name is Nelson Betisamba, and in today's video we are going to look at the more continuation about our topic, which was numeracy, and looking at how do we solve some more examples, because in our recent lesson we are able to look at some examples. We are able to define these numeracies, what it means, how do we come up with formation of these numeracies or numerals. Then we are able to work up with the first example. Then we also worked up with our second example. So in our today's video, shall be looking at our example number 3, which is here, and they are saying write the biggest numeral formed from the digits 9, 6, 8. That is our example. It's the question that we are going to solve. Then also you can see here in our example 4, which is question 4, they are saying to find the sum of the biggest and the smallest. They are now bringing an element of getting the sum, where we said sum means the addition. Here they are talking about the difference between the smallest and the largest. So that means we should be able to form out the numerals from these numbers which are given, such that we can now be able to solve one by one and understand which one is the biggest, which one is the smallest. Alright, so let's get started and see our digits that have been formed, that have been given. I've been given a 9, 6, and 8. So we have a 9, 6, and 8. So that's what we are going to start with. Let me get a pen tool here. We have been given a 9. I've given 6. Let's see these numbers very well. 9, 6, and 8. 9, 6, and 8. So these are the digits, each on its own, and they have given us, they want us to find out which one is the biggest among all. So for us to identify the biggest numeral formed from this, what we have to do is to ensure that we first form the various numerals from this digit of ours. And we said that when we are forming numerals from this one, what we do, we get our first digit, which is this one, and also our second digit, which is this one, our third digits. We form a numeral within it. Remember, they are just digits. So our first digit is going to be 9, 6, 8. So that can be our first our first numeral. Then we also form our second our second numeral. So in our second numeral, we shall be able to get our second our second digit. Our second digit, which is a 6. Then a 6. Then we say 8. That is our third our third digit. Then 9 as our as our first digits. So here we have formed another another numeral. Then we also go ahead and form the next numeral, which is going to be, now we get our third our third digit to be the first. This is going to be our 8. Then 96. All right. So that is going to be our other numeral, which is formed from. You can also still go ahead and form some other numerals. Remember here we started with the 9, okay, we started with the 6, started with what? Started with 8. So this simply means we can also still start with 9, then our third digit become the second, okay, which is 8, then 6, okay. So that we shall have formed another what? Another digit, right? So we can also still form some other numerals. Some other numerals, if we form, you can say 56, 90, 6, we have it, okay, 6, 8, something, we have it, okay. So these are the, let's consider this as our first what? As our numerals that are being formed within our number. So in this number now we can be able to identify from the question that is asked, can now be able to identify, because they are saying write the biggest numeral formed from the digits 9, 6, 8. So here the digits, they were able to say that the digits in descending order, we have 9, 8, this. So here they first arranged them in a descending order, okay. Okay, let's first do this and come back to our slide. Okay, our slide is here. So we are saying that here they first arranged them into what? Into a descending what? Order. That is from the biggest to the smallest. So from the biggest to the smallest, they were able to come up with 9, 8, 6. So let's look at exactly for us what did we get? Okay, what were we able to get? Okay, what were we able to get? So for us, as our biggest numeral, we can see that we have been able to, when you look out on this for the biggest numeral, we have 968, 689, 896, then 986. So we can say that one is the what? Is the biggest what? Is the biggest numeral among all. So also when you look at this that they were able to get, when you look at this that they were able to get, you can see that they got 980 what? 86. So in a simple term, by this we shall have solved our number, arranging them from the biggest or getting the what? Or getting the biggest. Then here we can say therefore, okay, we can say therefore, okay, therefore, or we use this mathematical symbol. Therefore, our biggest what? Our biggest numeral, our biggest what? Biggest numeral, this is T. Our biggest what? Our biggest numeral is going to be equal to going to be equal to 9, 8, then 6. So we shall consider that as our what? As our biggest numeral. So we have been able to learn how we can form numerals from a given from a given digits. We said for us to form numerals from a given digits, what we do is to ensure that we take our first digit, our second digit, and our third digit. Then we just make it a number. So that means combining all these digits together, we have been able to form 9, 6, 8. So that is 900. That is 900 and what? 968. We also form our second digit with the third digit, then also our first digit, becomes 689. Also we form our third digit as the first, which is here. Then we add our first and the second, that is 896. Then lastly we get our first digit. Then the third, we make it the second and the third. Then we form out 986, and we have confirmed that as our biggest digits. So for that you have got it right, and that is the concept that we are going to be using as far as forming numerals from a given given digits. Hope this has done you well. Now our next lesson is going to be on addition and subtraction of these numerals. You form numerals. After forming the numerals, then you make a subtraction of them, or you make the summation or the sum of these digits within themselves. So for this, let me say thank you very much. Please be able to check out on our playlist for some of the recent lessons, and also be able to click or subscribe to get more upcoming lessons. Okay, so this is my telephone number, and this is our email at shareability.net. For this, thank you very much. Please, God bless you. Have a nice moment.